Hi beautiful people of the interwebs, it's your girl Margie's Fab here. And today I thought it would be fun to do a monochromatic look with the color brown. I have brown eyes and brown hair, so I thought it would look really pretty if we did kind of like an all brown look. So if you're interested in seeing that, let's get into it. So all the skincare is done, so I'm gonna make my little cocktail using these three: the L'Oreal Freshwear, the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, and the Hocus Focus. I am in 420 in this one, L40 in this one, if you wanted a shade reference. So now we have our little concoction. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to take my Flower Beauty sponge, just pick up a little, tap it off on my hand, and just start to press this into my skin. Oh, you guys, it's like almost noon here in Florida, and I need a coffee. I think I gave myself a coffee addiction, I'm not gonna lie, because I was never that person to be like, I need my morning coffee, you know? And now I am. Well, not really. I'm sort of like, I don't notice that I need it until I don't have it, and then I'm like really sluggish the rest of the day, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, you know, all day. It's like I wake up and I'm like, all right, have to have the coffee now, you know, like I'm like a robot now. Like I just want it, and it's so good. I love coffee, and I know I gave myself this addiction and I have to have it. So now I'm going to give my Born This Way concealer a really good shake, and I'm just going to take a little bit. I always scrape off because, listen, you will cover your entire face with this. And I'm just going to do like a little dot here and a little dot here, maybe a little right here, a little on the forehead. That's good. That's good. And I'm going to take my tried and true Morphe E8, and I'm just going to buff this in, not really trying to swipe, more so just buffing. My friend, you might know her on YouTube as Glamourbat, her name is Kellie. She actually was somebody, I was watching a video of hers, I will link her channel down below. She's so beautiful, and she's like a spooky witch, which I love. So what she showed in her video is to take a brush like this and press the concealer into the skin. Where me, I was just like going in and like swirling it all around. And I tried this the other day, and it really works, you guys. It looks so good. I love the way that it looks. Like if you just keep doing this, it like makes it look so much more seamless, because before I was taking this and I was like swiping and then going with my beauty blender to try and save face, you know, but this technique just works so beautifully. I love this. So shout out to you, girl, because this has honestly made my concealer look so much better. Like, look how good this looks. It's like, okay, it takes a little bit of work. Like, obviously, I really have to, like, work it into the skin. But, like, man, this looks so good. Ugh. So now that I have my concealer blended, doesn't it look amazing? I'm going to take that same brush, and I'm just going to pick up some of my RCMA No Color powder just right out of the cap, and just do the same thing, just going over the places that we put the highlight on top of, or the concealer, whatever you want to call it. Plus, these are like my oiliest places, so I really like to use a loose powder on these areas to really set them in. So now I'm just going to go in with a little more of the BareMinerals powder and just kind of buff everything together. Make sure if there's any areas where the powder was a little clumpy under the eyes or on the nose or whatever, that it's all just like blended and coming together and set together. So yeah, just a little buffing action here, nothing to see here. Now I'm going to do a little bit of contouring just using the Makeup Forever powder in the middle. I'm just going to press my brush into that. I'm going to tap off the excess and just kind of start a light contour. This does have a little bit of bronzer left from the other day. So that's going to work perfectly. Kind of tie them both in together. A little contour, a little bronzer. Be perfect. Just going to do the sides of my forehead. Love these powders. They're super micronized, and it's fun because you get to mix and match. So I got like a shimmery highlight, the contour, and then the blush. So like you could even probably maybe replace like the contour with a bronzer if you wanted, or you could leave the blush and put a bronzer, a contour, and a highlight. You could do 3 blushes. Like, it's really such a cool thing for you to do, and you're gonna love it, you know, because you created it. So let's take a little on the sides of the nose. Just very messy when it comes to my contour. I don't like anything too harsh or too dark, so that looks good to me. So now with that same brush that I used for the contour, I'm just going to pick up some of my Hoola bronzer in this palette and just kind of go over the tops of my cheeks now. It's nice because that contour powder is more cool than obviously this, but it's not too cool to where it's like a taupe or a gray, you know what I mean? Like, it has that little bit of warmth to it, just a slight bit of warmth that looks so good. And then the Hoola bronzer can just go in and warm everything up and make everything look natural again, or snatchral, as Scott Barnes would say. Now I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush, the JH06, and I'm going to pick up some of this Essence The Love Flush Blush in Satin Love. It's kind of like the more kind of neutral mauvier shade, and just putting that right there. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Listen, if you're a baller on a budget and you want a good blush that is literally the cheapest thing ever, go with this. I swear to you, it is one of the better blushes that I've ever tried, and it was literally $2.99. Now, last time I was in Ulta, they only had 2 shades. They have like this pinky kind of more beige mauve one, and then they had a peach one. So, I mean, you know, it's not the best shade range in the entire world, but for $2.99, I mean, you really can't go wrong. Just the packaging is a little janky, so just be aware of that. So now that we've finished with all of our powders, I'm just going to take some of the Olay Mist, the energizing one, and just spritz this on my face. You think that's enough? You think 100,000 sprays was enough? Okay, so now we're all nice and cozy for the eye part of the tutorial. So I'm going to be taking my Dose of Colors Desi and Katy palette, and I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Necessary. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. I'm going to get in there with my brush. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to put this in my crease. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most perfect crease because we're about to go in with like another color. So as long as there's something kind of there that makes the transition really nice and easy and smooth, because we are going to go with a darker color. So I just kind of want something there that's going to kind of help diffuse the other color. So I kind of just like placed my brush into here like this and kind of picked up a bunch of product, and then I tapped off the excess because, as you can see, ooh, come on camera focus, as you can see, it is very pigmented, so I don't want anything too crazy that's gonna get out of control, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going in with the dark brown shade, which is called Cheens, and I'm actually taking it on a Morphe M124. It's kind of like this flat brush, and I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of product, and we're gonna go in, because look at this, look at that. I'm gonna start on the lid right in the center, and that's very pigmented, so go slow with this part, work this part, don't just throw it up in there, okay? And you're gonna kind of start to make the shape of the eye, basically. So I lay down a bunch of product on the eye, and then we'll kind of work our way up to kind of tracing out the eye, if that makes sense. And I like using a brush like this because even though we're gonna blend out toward the top, I like to really go in and get the color on. Because if we use the, you know, the brush I just used, the Morphe M441, it would just blend out, and I don't want a blended look when we're first starting out. Blend later, yes, but right now we're just kind of like putting down the color and making the shape of the eye. So now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to look into the mirror really quick. Oh yeah. For someone that did not use a mirror when I first started doing this, it looks pretty good. So now I'm kind of like creating the shape that I want. And now we can take this little Morphe brush. We can take just one dab into Cheens and just start here, kind of in the middle, and then we're going to start to kind of blend the edges. Right here, camera. Right here, girl. Right here, camera. Really, camera? Really? And as you can see, the blend now is really starting to come together. It's not looking so harsh. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more. And then just keep blending. So it might seem a little tedious right now, but just go in with a little brush, take your time, and just do the edges, okay? And we're gonna clean up this area right here, so don't worry. Now I'm gonna take that same definer brush and I'm gonna go in with Cheens again and go along the lower lash line. So I kind of keep everything on the outer. And then make it go in smaller toward the inside. So that's how I like to do mine. Pointed brush, I'm just going to pick up more of, what's this one called again? Necessary. Yes, it is necessary. And just kind of shake off the excess and then just kind of smoke it out. We love a good smoke. We love a good smoke. We love a good smoke one. Woo! Woo! She look good. She look good, y'all. So now, because it'll just be easier, I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera, so that way it'll be done with the power of editing. Hi, back again. So now I'm gonna take just some mascara and put it on my eyelashes. Alright, so to finish this off, we gotta do lips, my fave. So we're taking this brown lip liner from NYX in the shade brown, and I'm just gonna line my lips. Come on, camera. We're not doing this twice today. Just kind of pat it out, ayy, pat it out, ayy. So now I'm gonna take a lip color from Bite Beauty. It's in the shade Molasses. And just throw that right on these suckers. I'm going to set my face again one more time with my Olay mist, and then I'm going to go in with my highlighter. So now I'm going to use my Dior... Ooh! Sorry, I'm dropping my brush. I'm going to use my Dior Nude Air Luminizer in the shade 002 Pink. Just going to pick a little of that up and just go right there. Right there. It's not really about the glow today so much, but, you know, I do gotta get a little bit of highlighter. Ooh. And don't mind my eye being so red. It's just, I don't know why lately this eye starts to freaking water when I'm doing my makeup. I don't know if it's because I have old makeup or it's because my eye's just watery. Do a little bit right here as well. Just a very light dusting. And now, my friends, we're done. What do you guys think? Am I feeling like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory chocolate vibes? Or am I feeling 90s grunge vibes? What do you guys think? I love it. It's so pretty. You can do this with any eyeshadow in any color, any lipstick. You could do a whole blue look if you wanted. I know people are really into that now. Anyway, I hope you guys love this look. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys oh so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.